Let's review slides 23 through 28. So given the input value of x is x equals 1 for a linear function graphed on the slide, what is the output value for y? So remember what we were doing, I know it's target 6 is after this, but we were looking at horizontal and vertical lines. Well, x equals 1 is actually a vertical line, right? Comes right down here as x equals 1. So what we're trying to find is what's the point that the line intersects at x equals 1? It's right here, right? So when x is 1, what's the y value? So the y value coming across there is 6, right? Because that's the point 1, comma 6. So our answer to this is simply 6. All right, the next one says given the output value is y equals -3, what's the input value? So now remember our horizontal lines, y equals the horizontal line. So think about that. So y equals -3 is this line here. Going across, going across, going across. And boom, you see how it intersects the line right there? So that's when the output value is -3 on this linear function, right? So now what's the input value? Well, read straight above, read it. So that's when x is what? X equals 4, right? So that point is the point 4, -3. So our x value is the 4. So the input, when you input 4, the output is -3. But this question was saying, hey, the output's -3. What's the input? So we can still use the graph to figure that out. It's beautiful. All right, next one. All right, so they gave us a different line. They said that the input value is x equals 3. So same process here. So we're going to go to x is 3. And x is 3 would be this vertical line right here. Right, so where does it intersect the graph? Right here. What's that y value? Read it. That y value is 3. Oh, so I messed up the slide here. I should say y equals. When x is 3, y also equals 3. They're both going to be the same. All right, on this one, slide 26, it says graph the output value y equals -3. Given that output value, find the input value x. So y equals -3 is right here. Okay, it gets the line right here. What's that value for x? Well, that value is 1, right? So it's x equals 1. That point is the point 1, -3. Okay, so when you input 1, you get the output -3. We're doing it backwards here. We're saying the output's -3. What was the input value that gave us that? And it's 1. All right, slide 27. Again, I just forgot to update some of my slides here. I'll have to fix this, but that should be y equals, right? So given the input value x equals 2, what is the output value for y? So let's go. Where is x equals 2? It's right here. It's this vertical line. Oops, I'm a little off, but you get the idea. So it intersects right here, this point. All right, well, what's that value of y at that point of x? Wasn't it the point 2, 1, 2, 3? 2, 3. So my y value is 3. Last one, the same graph, but they tell us that y equals 2 this time. Okay, if y is 2, that's the output. What's the input value for x? All I gotta do is go, here's y is 2. I go across. Oh, I see I hit the line right here. Oh, what's that x value? Oh, isn't that when x is 4? The point's 4, 2, right? So y is 2, x is 4. So that's how you can use the graph to quickly determine the input and the output values that would work.